Today the topic of discussion is stack in data structure, and we'll study infix to postfix using stacks. So prior to this, I have explained you what is stack, definition of stack, operation of stacks, algorithm of stack. Then we have also deal with C code of stack using array, and now we are going to use the applications of stack. So one of the application of stack is conversion of infix to postfix using stack. That is infix expression to postfix expression. Let's start. What is infix? What is infix? So let me tell you one thing. If I say 3 2 5, these all are called operands, or I say A B C, these are all operand, OPERAND. And if I say plus, minus, divide, multiply, modulo, these are operator. These are operator. And what if we use operator in between operand, then this is called infix. This is called infix. This is called infix. So let's study this. Fine. Okay, so let's read the statement then. An infix expression is an expression in which operators, you know, these are operators, are written between two operand. If you write operator in between operand, then that becomes infix. For example, a plus b is an infix, a plus b infix, c minus d infix, and in the result of both, you are again putting plus in between, then this is also infix. So these both expression are infix expression. Fine. Okay, then what is postfix expression? Post means what? Next, after. So the post expression also contains operators and operand. So postfix expression also, in postfix also there are operands and operators. Fine. In postfix expression, the operator is written after the operand. That is, if I'm saying 3 plus 5 is an infix, then 3 comma 5 comma plus, yeah, or you can say 3 5 plus. Comma means what? You are separating. 3 comma 5 plus is what? A postfix. That is, you are putting operator after operand. Fine. So see this. Okay, so in postfix expression, the operator is written after the operand. It is also called reverse Polish notation. Why reverse Polish notation? Because Polish was mathematician, and he introduced what? He introduced prefix. He introduced prefix. But what we are studying, postfix. So he called prefix as Polish. So obviously postfix becomes reverse Polish. Fine. Okay. So it is also known as reverse Polish notation. For example, consider the following expression. So you have a plus b, and what you can write a plus b in postfix, ab plus. You have a plus b, so what you can write ab plus. So you have written this ab plus 1. What you can write this c minus d at cd minus. Fine. And both were having what? Plus in between. So plus will come here. So middle plus will come here. So this is a equivalent postfix expression of this infix expression. Fine. Okay, so this is what infix and postfix is all about. Now see, the question which you are going to face in various competitions is this. Okay, infix to postfix using stack. So this is what a main question which you are going to face. So these are few steps. I'm not going to read the step. I'll first make you to solve the question, and then I'll read the step, so that you will find very easy that these steps are very easy. So let's start solving the question. Okay, so let's start solving the question, and question is in front of you. The question says that convert the following infix expression. You have this infix expression into its equivalent postfix expression. You have to convert this infix expression into what? Postfix expression using what? Stack. Using what? Stack. So the moment you get such type of question, then you have to solve this question using stack. Generally you get this type of question in universities examination. So what you do generally is that try to make a table having 3 columns. So first step is what? Try to make a table having 3 columns: symbol, stack, and expression. So these are 3 columns of my table. Fine. Okay, then next step, this was first step. Then next step is, in the given expression, infix expression, what you do, at the right of expression, put right parenthesis or closing bracket, whatever you right parenthesis or closing bracket. So whatever expression you have given, at the right, extreme right of that you put right parenthesis, whether there is parenthesis or not. If there is parenthesis, you put one extra. If there is no parenthesis, then your job is to put one parenthesis. This is second task. Now third task is to assign number to every symbol in the expression. So from left to right, in a given expression, give number from 1 to n to every symbol from left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So this is the third step. Again, I am repeating, make a table having 3 columns, symbol, stack, expression. Now what you do in a given expression, at the right of expression, put right parenthesis, then give number to every symbol from left to right. Then from the given till the number from 1 to 20, put this symbol and make a row. That is, 1 is having A, 2 is having plus, 6 is having C, 12 is having power. This is power symbol. F is having 13. Yes, 13 is half. 18 is star. 18 should have a star. 19 H and then closing bracket. Fine. So now fourth step is to put these symbols accordingly. Fine. Okay. And the last step which you have to remember, put left parenthesis or opening bracket to the stack. So these are 5 steps you need to remember before solving the question. Before solving the question, these are 5 steps you need to remember. Fine. Now what I'll explain you each and everything very clearly. So now what you do, whenever you get operand, what are operand? A, B or 2, 3, whenever you get operand, put it to the expression. Whenever you get operand, put it to the expression. Whenever you get opening bracket or operators, you put to the stack. Fine. Okay. And after that, I'll explain you what is coming. So first A is coming. So what A is an operand? So you inserted A in expression. Then plus. What is plus? Plus is an operator. It will come to the stack. Fine. Okay. Then again opening bracket will come to the stack. Fine. Okay. And here you will have A and here you will have A. So you start from left. I'll suggest you to start from left. Fine. Okay. Then comes B. What is B? B is an operand. So it will go to the expression. Fine. So it will go to the expression A and it will become AB. Fine. Then you have multiply. So multiply is an operator. It will come to the stack. Fine. So multiply come here. And what you have left AB over here. Fine. Okay. Then comes C. C is an operand. Where it will come? It will come to the expression part. So A, B and C. Fine. Okay. Then is minus. Then you have minus. This plus multiply and minus. Now what you do is you have to understand few things. Few things is what? The power symbol is having the biggest power. So the first precedence is of power. The second precedence is of divide, modulo and multiply. So if you say the power of power is the greatest, and then power of these three, and in these three power are equal. The power of divide, multiply and modulos are same. These are less than power, but among themselves they are same. So if I'll say which power is greater, multiply or divide, they both are same. So need not to remember that BODMAS rule which you have studied in your mathematics. It's quite different. If you talk in postfix expression, these three has same power. But if you compare these three operator with this operator has higher priority. And then come the third is plus and minus. So if you say plus and minus, both have same priority. Fine. So the first number is power, the second number is these three, and the third number is these three. Fine. Now you need to remember is one thing, that low power, that is low power. If you see this condition here, the minus is having low power and it is coming in front of high power. So this should be avoided. This should be avoided. This is not acceptable. Can you stand in front of Joe Biden? Can you stand in front of Donald Trump? Can you stand in front of Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India? No, not possible, because they have higher priority than you. Fine. Okay. So in a similar fashion, minus is having low priority than multiply. In such situation, the operator having higher priority will jump to the expression. So what will happen? The operator with higher priority, A, B, C, and what will come? Star will come here. Fine. So two things which you have to remember, that low power, that is low power, that is if I'm saying plus, should not come in front of divide, or two same power should not come in front of each other. That is, if plus is already there and minus comes, so this is also not acceptable. In that case also this will jump to the expression. In this case also this will jump to the expression. But what about this minus and multiply? It's totally fine, nothing will happen, because multiply is having a greater power and minus is having a less power. It is possible, then Mr. Modi can stand in front of you. Fine, okay. So these things you have to remember. Let's start. Then comes the opening bracket, then this plus this minus an opening bracket, and here you have A, B, C and star. Fine, okay. Then comes D will come to the expression part. A, B, C multiply D. Then have divide, this plus this minus this and divide. And you always check powers among a same bracket, you need not to check beyond the bracket. Fine, okay. So here what you have, A, B, C multiply and D. Then comes E. So E is an operand, it will go to the expression, this plus minus this, and what will happen, A, B, C multiply D and E will come here. Fine. Then comes power, this plus multiply this divide and power. What will happen? Nothing will happen, because I just told you power is having greater power than divide, so nothing will happen, everything is fine. So what will happen, A, B, C multiply D, E will be written like this. What is F? F will come to the expression, so this plus this multiply this divide power, then A, B, C multiply D, E, and what will happen, F will come here. Fine. Now the interesting part. Now what is there, this plus this multiply this divide power and closing bracket. Now very interesting part, second part. The moment you get the close open and closing bracket, what you do, the moment you get such situation, what you do, you take out everything from these two bracket and put it to the expression, but in stack operation format. That is, first will top element will come out and then next element will come out, and discard these two brackets, remove these two brackets. So fine. So what will happen, what we have in expression, A, B, C star D, E, F. So first power will come out, power will come here, then divide will come out, divide will come here, and then we'll discard these two brackets. Fine. So this will happen. Fine, okay. Then what comes, star is coming, so this plus this minus and star. Is any problem? No problem, because multiply is having greater power than minus, so there is no issue. So what is there, A, B, C multiply D, E, F, then power and then divide. Okay, then G comes, where G will go to the expression part, this plus minus multiply and then A, B, C multiply D, E, F, power divide and G will come. Then closing bracket. So again the interesting part, this minus this multiplied in closing bracket. Then what we have here, A, B, C multiply D, E, F, power divide and G. And I just told you this is not acceptable. What will happen, first multiply will come out and will attach to the expression, and then minus will come out, it will attach to the expression, and no need to see the priority in expression, we see only priority in stack. Here minus can come in front of multiply, no need to check this. Fine. And what will happen, these two will get discarded. Fine, okay. Now what, multiply. So what will happen, multiply will come. Any problem? No problem, because multiply is having greater power. So what will happen, A, B, C is already there, D, E, F, power divide G multiply and minus. What happened, then you are getting H. What is H? Is an operand. Operand will come to the expression. So A, B, C multiply D, E, F, power divide G multiply minus, and H will come here. And at last what you are getting? And at last what you are getting? You are getting what? Closing bracket. Fine. So what will happen? Here you have A, B, C multiply. I'll make it very beautiful now. I'll write very clearly. Multiply D, E, F, then power, then divide, then G, then multiply, then minus, then H. Then what will happen? This multiply will come out. This multiply will come out and it will come to the expression. Then this plus will come out. This will come to the expression. Okay, and then finally we'll discard these two brackets. Fine. Okay, so now the last you get is what is required answer. So this is required answer, which is postfix, which is postfix expression of this infix expression, and you will always see that, and the last step of a stack will not have anything. Always remember, if you are getting anything left in last step, this means you did something wrong. Fine. Okay, so the answer which you are getting is the last step of expression. This is the required postfix expression of given infix expression. So let's now see the steps. Now you will see the steps. What I did, put the right parenthesis to the right, put right parenthesis to the right of expression. This is what you did in expression. What you did, you put right parenthesis. Create a table. You have created a table having 3 columns, symbol, stack, and expression. So now it's becoming easy for you to put left parenthesis to the stack. What you did, you in 3 columns, what you did, you put left parenthesis to the stack. Fine. Okay, scan expression from left to right by giving numbers starting from 1 to symbol. So what you did, you started from 1 2 3 till what you get to till 20. Fine. Okay, if operand is encountered, what you did, agar if operand is encountered, what you did, put it into the expression column. So what you did, it into the, you put it into the expression part, that is starting from left to right, and from where you have started, left, a, then b, then c, then multiply, plus, and like this from left to right. Fine. Okay, if left parenthesis or operator is encountered, so what you did, you put onto the stack. Okay, and always remember the precedence. While putting onto the stack, you have to remember the precedence. So, and I just told you this has the highest priority, then these three has the same priority but less than power, and then plus and minus has the same priority but less than these. Fine. Okay, note, operator with low or same priority cannot come in front of high priority. This is what I told you, that this is not possible. Oh, sorry, this is not possible, that low priority cannot come in front, or same priority cannot come in front. That is, this is also not possible. Fine, these are not possible, these are not possible. In if such situation occur, what do you do, you what you take, you just pop the expression or the operator with higher priority or operator with the same priority to the expression. Fine. If right parenthesis is encountered, this is what I told you, if right parenthesis encountered, fine, so what do, you just take out all which is there inside these two parentheses and you discard, and finally you discard the both the bracket. Fine. So these are few steps which you need to remember, and at last you have this algorithm, and this algorithm is just a simple word algorithm. You just read it, you will come to know whatever I have written, this algorithm is same what we did in solving the questions. Thank you so much.